Looks to be a decent foam, and I haven't even dialed in the settings yet. Brake Buster, this is the one we're going to use on the wheel and tire. You can dilute this a lot. I had no idea that that would work so well. Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer Cars. So this is my 2007 Honda Pilot. Its official color is dark cherry pearl, but I think it's more of a burgundy. At first I thought it was purple. Now I'm really kind of settled that it's on a burgundy type of color. And I haven't washed it at all yet. I've just been driving it around for a week and a half or so, taking it down dirt roads, driving it through rainstorms, just using it. I'm going to do a wash on it. There's also a couple new chemicals that I want to try. I actually got the P&S Brake Buster, and these wheels and tires do need a good cleaning, so we're going to give that a try. You can see how terribly kind of pitted and oxidized these aluminum wheels are. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I'm thinking about plasti dipping the wheels black, fixing the running boards black. Anyway, this video is just going to be a wash to see how does it come up. This is how it looks right now, pre-wash, with just a bunch of road grime and stuff on it. So what are the wheels and tires going to look like after a wash as well with Brake Buster? So let's do this. Now the paint quality it's okay in some spots, but it's got some big dings. It also has a lot of clear coat failure, which is interesting. That's a failed clear coat. There's failed clear coat. There's a couple of areas. The roof has quite a bit of it. The roof is all dented up too. The roof has a bunch of dents in it. But based on the level of shine that you can see right now, I think it should come up pretty well. Here's a big clear coat failure here. So here's some of the new chemicals we're going to try. Seafoam I've been putting into the gas just to clean out the injectors and stuff. This stuff's excellent for cleaning carbon off engines. Has nothing to do with the car wash, but just telling you. Brake Buster, this is the one we're going to use on the wheel and tire. You can dilute this a lot. So I bought it in a jug, and then I'm using this pump sprayer with a foam attachment on it. It's 10 to 1 or something. You use a little bit of this with a bit of water, and it foams up nicely. And then to actually wash the car, I'm going to try this stuff for the first time. Autoglime Polar Blast Snow Foam. It's probably all I need, and then I'll add in water. This stuff foams up crazy a lot. So I just pressurized it. You get a lot of foam. So you just foam your whole wheel and tire. Let it soak, then rinse her off. You can brush too. This stuff's great. You can actually see the dirt like billowing off into the foam as it comes out. Get the rotor too, because the nice thing about the Brake Buster stuff is it has rust inhibitor in it. So it's going to try and keep the rust away off your rotors as well. I just moved the car around so I can wash it better with the foamer, and this is what I'm going to try, this Autoglime Polar Blast stuff. I just put it in some of my snow foam gun. I gotta say the smell of it is not great, as well as this is a really annoying thing to try and pour from. Yeah, don't like that container at all. We're about to try the Polar Blast Snow Foam. I'm using the Works hydroshot. I really do like this thing as a battery operated pressure washer. It pressurizes any kind of water source, so I run this off of a rain barrel in the back. This is a very eco way to do a wash. Let's see how the foamer works. Looks to be a decent foam, and I haven't even dialed in the settings yet. I still haven't figured out how to get the super thick foam. It's not the best I can do. It always goes on so thin. I'm not sure what else I need to do to get it to come out super thick. I've got it on most minimal water setting, and I've got the orifice changed, and I've got it on that type of a blade. I don't know. If you know how to make it if you know how to make it foam even better, let me know. I did be able to get it thicker foam. I just dialed up the water setting and I was able to get it better. Well, now. Now here's a little bit of a happy accident side effect. I was claybarring the paint and I was like, oh, why don't I claybar the lens? So this one has not been touched. I just want to show you that this has not been touched other than just wiping the soap off so you could get a clearer picture of what that one looks like. I used the Claybar on this one. Look at how much clearer it is. It took off a huge layer of oxidation just by wiping it off with clay. So that's before I do any kind of headlight restoration treatment. I had no idea that that would work so well. So yeah, try Claybar on your headlights if you already have one and they're starting to yellow and get kind of opaque. Do that first. So that's what I've done before anything else. All I've done is wash and clay this headlight. You can pretty much hear it taking the layer of stuff off the lens. It's like when you do paint, it's almost silent, and then you can feel it free up. So wow, who knew? Why has no one talked about that before, that you can just Claybar them first before going and buying a special headlight restoration kit? I've never seen that mentioned, and I'm just using car soap in a spray bottle to add lubrication to do the Claybarring. Amazing. That made a huge difference immediately. Claybarring is complete, and you can see how much crap got pulled out of the paint. So this is going to be garbage now. I've just done a hand clay of the whole car, so just going to rinse it off now, and then we get to see what this dark cherry pearl burgundy color looks like. Although I'm losing sunlight quick, so you're not going to really get a good full sun shot of it. Rinsing phase. Wash is done. So I did snow foam times 2, and then while the car was all lubed up with soap, I Claybarred the whole thing. And wow, what a difference that made. Noticeably shinier, noticeably brighter cherry, burgundy, whatever you want to call it. And the headlights, that's the surprise, is that Claybarring those oxidized headlights made them probably 2 times clearer. Like, that's a massive improvement. I was going to make a whole video just about that, competing 2 products together. I'm still going to see how much brighter I can get them, but that looks like most other cars on the road now, just by claying the headlights. Wow. Enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. You want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.